In the last couple of years, Elon Musk achieved a lot. He became one of the world's richest people. SpaceX became the first private company to send humans to space, and Tesla is now the world's most valuable car company. For many people, all these things will be great achievements. But when we listen to Musk himself, we can come to the conclusion that all these successes were just a prelude to his plans for the future. So what's Elon's plans for the future and how his ventures could change our future? About this and much more in today's video. Tesla. Let's start with Elon Musk's most lucrative project, which is of course his electric vehicle company, Tesla. Basically, Tesla has already significantly changed the automotive market. Tesla, as one of the first companies, started the production of electric cars on a massive scale and significantly contributed to the popularization of electric vehicles, which resulted in the development of the entire electromobility. The best proofs of the increase in demand for electric cars is the results of Musk's company. The company sold 50,000 cars in 2015, while in 2020 it was almost 500,000. Elon Musk doesn't intend to slow down and announce further ambitious plans. Thanks to improvements in the technology of battery production, the company will be able to increase the range per full charge and also start selling cheaper car models. Until now, the cheapest Tesla model costs about $40,000. The company recently announced that in 2023, it will start selling the new model for $25,000. This means that more people will be able to afford Tesla, and in the coming years, electric cars will become a more common thing. If we additionally take into account the fact that more and more countries are taking part in the fight against global warming and announce various restrictions and bans for diesel and petrol cars, we can conclude that Elon Musk's goal of producing 20 million cars a year by 2030 may become real. Aside from the fact that with this amount of sales, Tesla will make billions of dollars, it is also worth mentioning that this number of electric cars could help in the fight against global warming. In addition to help to reduce global emissions, Tesla can also change the way we drive a car. The autopilot function has been available in Tesla cars for several years, but until now, the autopilot capabilities has been limited to simple maneuvers, and in addition, it requires active human supervision. However, in the near future, the autopilot capabilities will be significantly expanded. The company is currently working on a full self-driving system, which will allow vehicles to change lanes, make turns, and park. Ultimately, the new autopilot system will enable driving without the driver's control and assistance. In the future, the full self-driving system can replace jobs such as truck drivers, as well as allow the drivers to sleep during the trip. SpaceX. Let's move on to the most exciting announcements, which are Elon Musk's plans for the future of his space company, SpaceX. Until now, SpaceX's main rocket was Falcon 9. Falcon 9 was used for launching payloads into space, Starlink missions, and transporting people to the International Space Station. But now it's time for the next big step forward. The company is currently working on its next rocket, Starship, which will be a real revolution in the space industry. The Starship system is made of two parts. The Starship spacecraft is stocked on a rocket booster called Super Heavy. The first stage of the Starship system, named Super Heavy Booster, will be bringing the Starship spacecraft into the Earth's orbit. After that, Starship spacecraft will be able to transport a cargo or crew to the target destination and then return to the Earth. So why is Starship such a revolutionary thing? Thanks to large usable payload, volume, and reusability, Starship can significantly reduce the price of transporting the cargo to the Earth's orbit. Up to this point, prices in the space industry significantly slows down the development of space exploration. For example, the cost of launching 1 kilogram into space with a space shuttle was around $41,000. Even in the case of Falcon 9, the price for launching 1 kilogram was as much as $2,700. According to Elon Musk's assumption, cost of launching 1 kilogram with Starship will be even as low as $13. Such a large reduction in the cost of space transport enables completely new possibilities. One project that intends to take advantage of these new opportunities is the SpaceX Earth-to-Earth transportation system, which will make it possible to take people from any city to any other city on Earth in under 1 hour. Elon Musk's company has even disclosed estimated passenger flight times between some cities, for example, from London to Hong Kong, 34 minutes, or from London to New York, 29 minutes. Another big thing that will be made possible with Starship is future space exploration. We already know that Starship will be used to transport people and cargo to the moon. Recently, NASA revealed that it has chosen SpaceX Starship as the lander that will bring 2 Americans to the moon's surface in 2024. The moon will be the first target in the space colonization process. But SpaceX is already planning its next space missions. Of course, I'm talking about Mars missions and Elon Musk's big dream to colonize the Red Planet. In 2017, Musk presented the first plans for the colonization of Mars. First, he intends to send a first cargo mission in 2022. The mission plan is to land at least 2 cargo ships on Mars, confirm water resources and identify hazards, place power mining and life support infrastructure for future flights. And then in 2024, SpaceX will send the first crew mission, whether the plan is to send 2 ships, which take first people to Mars, send 2 cargo ships, which will bring more equipment and supplies, set up a propellant production plant, build up a base to prepare for expansion. At the moment, we know that these plans will not be implemented in the expected time. As Elon himself says, these projects require a lot of work. They are making progress, but they will need more time. As you can hear, we have to wait a while for the start of the Mars colonization process. But SpaceX is also working on projects that are already changing the world. Currently, 40% of the global population does not have access to the internet in many places. The quality of terrestrial internet is so poor that it makes it difficult to use normally. That's one of the reasons why Starlink was created. A huge network of at least 12,000 satellites is tasked with providing internet to every corner of the planet. As the connection to the internet is satellite-based, the limitations of the cable and tower placement are no longer a problem. SpaceX plans to acquire approximately 3% of $1 trillion a year telecommunications industry thanks to the Starlink project. Elon has also revealed ambitious plans to link the transport systems to a Starlink constellation. He has already outlined it in tweets and plans to put Starlink receivers on trains in Europe and North America. Other projects. In addition to the 2 main companies, Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk is also working on many other projects that have the potential to significantly affect our future. One of the most interesting projects is undoubtedly Neuralink. As we can read on their website, Neuralink is a team of exceptionally talented people. We are creating the future of brain interfaces, building devices now that will help people with paralysis and inventing new technologies that will expand our abilities, our community, and our world. So, in a nutshell, Neuralink is developing a neural implant that can help humans interact with computers using their brains. The device will be surgically implanted into the brain, and with it, people will be able to communicate with machines and even control them. Another interesting Musk's venture is the Boring Company, which creates fast-to-dig transportation tunnels. According to Musk's assumptions, the tunnel system located under the city will solve traffic and enable rapid point-to-point transportation. The company has already completed 2 tunnels in Las Vegas for loop travel. These were some reflections on how Elon Musk could change our future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos.